I think there's some money waiting for us at our local retail store today. Because as a broke college kid, I tried every side hustle under the sun, drop shipping, affiliate marketing, all that kind of stuff that just didn't work for me until I figured out that I could buy name brand products from stores locally, online, anywhere I could get my hands on it, there's profit to be made. And so today I want to walk you through, just vlog my exact process of me going to my local Marshalls, and we're going to see how much profit we can make together in about 30 minutes of sourcing. But without further ado, let's head downstairs and see how much money we can make.
All right, so first thing I'm gonna do when I'm in the store today is just check out a couple different sections. So I'm gonna start with just like some lawn games, that kind of thing. We're going into warmer weather, so it makes sense that this would be selling a little bit faster. And as I'm sourcing all day today, I'm gonna be talking out what I'm looking for as I'm buying these items, and I'll show you guys which of these would be good to buy. I always jump to like name brand stuff like this when I'm getting started. This is actually close to profitable on the first thing. As I'm looking at this, I see there's a bunch of sales at this $61 price range. These sell for $30. These are unfortunately not a first item winner today, but there are 5 more down there, if not more. So you guys can let me know if you'd pick these up. A little bit low ROI. I'm gonna stick to really good stuff for the video here. But let's keep it rolling, right? So checking like name brand toys, that kind of thing. We'll still do a little bit of scanning. We'll cut back when we find something good. All right, first winner of the day. Let's talk this one out. So again, scanning all these products with SellerAmp today, and I can see this guy is 10 bucks on sale, and it sells on Amazon right now for about 26 bucks. So buying it for 10, selling it for 26, we're gonna make about 5 bucks in profit. Not too bad at all. And I think this is in the wrong section. It's like a toy product. So what this tells me as I'm figuring out what is going to be profitable today is that toys are probably decent. I'm going to keep checking out some of this outdoor stuff, but definitely going to check toys since literally the first one we scanned was good.
The outdoor section, I found this hat next, and this was on sale at their store for 20 bucks and is selling for 40 bucks on Amazon, so it's really close to profitable. So I definitely want to dig in on the data here. Scrolling down here to the past chart, I can see that right now it's been selling for about 40 bucks. If we check out the buy box history on here, so that's the past history where this item actually has made some sales at usually, you can see the buy box was at $53. So if it sells for 53 bucks, this is super profitable. Worst case, we're going to make $5 per unit. Best case, we'll make about 15 per unit. So this seemed worth the risk to me.
Sweet. So found a couple of those Callaway hats and checking out some more of these. This one's actually sick. Might have to pick this one up for personal, but this sells for, you guys can see right now, the buy box is 40 bucks and we're going to pick these up for 20. So these are 12 bucks in profit. So we'll go ahead and grab those for sure. Also want to check if there's any more down here on the shelf, but definitely a lot better winner than that last hat we saw there.
And next up, with the weather getting warmer, I wanted to scan some of these swimming trunks and found these selling for 15 bucks. And on Amazon, these are going for $33. This made total sense since a lot of people are going to go swimming here pretty soon. Checking out the product info and chart on here, the only big problem I see with this is that Amazon does like to sell this product. But SellerAmp showed me on the buy box pie chart that there is actually some sales going to third-party sellers. And since this is going to sell faster and faster as the weather gets warmer, I might actually take a shot on these. There's 3 pairs here, so we can conservatively go ahead and say that's 15 bucks in profit we're throwing in the cart.
All right, so we got these right here. There's 4 of these down here on the shelf. See, selling for 20 right there. And then you guys are seeing the stats. Sells 50 times a month for 40 bucks. So with 4 of those down there, we can go ahead and add 28 bucks to the cart today. Finding a couple things in like this section that are close to profitable as well. These are definitely the best winners so far though. Let's see. See some Bluey. Let me know in the comments if you're as big a Bluey fan as we are, but see, this is close to profitable actually. 28 bucks, but we got to buy it for 16, so not quite. See what else we can find here. See some of these. I found some of these in a past video too, like a different magnetic tile thing, and oh yeah, these are profitable as well. So you guys will see it is 20 bucks here at Marshall's. It's on the back, and it sells for 41, 44 on Amazon, so definitely got to grab those as well. Another like 6, 7 bucks in profit, and let's see what else we can find here. All right, so still here in toys, went ahead and scanned this one, and this is actually selling for 10 bucks at Marshall's, and then it sells for 27. This is about a 50% ROI, 5 bucks profit. Definitely got to add this to the cart.
Next up here in the toy aisle, I found a pretty decent hit on some more Bluey toys here. These were selling for 8 bucks in the store, and these are a 1K sales rank, so they'll sell super fast, and I'll make $4 profit per unit, so I'm going to go ahead and throw this in the cart and keep on going.
See some of these. If you guys have been watching any of the past Reach Arbitrage vlogs, you've seen me find some of these like Pokemon, Legos, that kind of thing. So anytime you find like one opportunity, I'm always gonna look a little bit closer. In these, I don't think they have a listing on Amazon, which is no big deal. But then I'm also seeing other things like, let's see, yeah, more of these like swimming things. We just found one of those across the store. So yeah, so this one Amazon's on. The last one Amazon sold out on. So this one's not profitable anymore. But usually I'm finding a lot more opportunity in the things that are really similar to what's already good. So when you guys start hitting the stores for yourself, keep an eye out for stuff that's similar to what you've already bought before. Oh, nice. Here's another one of those Bluey things. We just found one of those a second ago, so definitely gonna throw that in the cart there. A lot of times you'll find stuff all scattered around the place in these stores, so keep those profit eyes open there, and let's keep it rolling here.
Next, I decided to head to the grocery aisle because you can't return these products on Amazon, so these profits stay nice and consistent, and found some of these coffees here selling for $5, and then on Amazon these actually sell for 14, so per unit I would make about $3.50. A couple of these on this shelf, so nothing crazy, but definitely gonna go add those too.
Checking out one of these clearance aisles here, and this is interesting because a lot of times the data isn't perfect on Amazon. So this says it has unknown estimated sales, but I do see on that new offers chart that you guys are seeing that there are sales happening, like people are selling out. There's 4 of these, and since they are literally 100% ROI, probably gonna go pick up these 3 right here, and careful with them because they're out glass, but here's another $12 in profit.
All right, so now that we're back from the store, I want to quickly walk you through the process of how I actually take all those products that I find from retail stores online and get those shipped off and sold on Amazon as soon as possible so you can see the full process. And to manage my entire business, I use a software called Boxum. You can see this is my live Amazon product dashboard here. This tracks how much money I'm actually making in my Amazon business. And this allows me to make FBA shipments really simply because the goal of doing Amazon is that we can get as many profitable items, ship them all off to Amazon at once. And then as customers start to buy those items, they're going to ship it out for me. So then I'm not buying ads or doing marketing or doing even the shipping myself. I'm just going ahead and making these big boxes. And I'm just going to use an example product that we found together in a past retail arbitrage vlog. Same exact process goes no matter what you're sending in, right? So we'll just go ahead and list this Pokemon toy that I found in the past. Go ahead and enter how much you're wanting to send into Amazon. It's also going to auto set the list price and buy cost on here. So for me, I always set my list price above where it's currently selling. And as we're creating our shipments using Boxum, we're able to take advantage of what's called 2D barcodes. Those are just extra special barcodes that don't take any extra money or effort to create using Boxum. And that helps me make sales a couple days faster on average. I'll show you guys what that looks like in the process. But another thing we can do here is just go ahead and enter our supplier. So we have really accurate by supplier data, by date data, all that kind of stuff. Go ahead and add that to the shipment, and you could repeat that. All the different products we found today, I would go ahead and add that to a batch here. When I do these vlogs, I'm not able to actually list the products that I go source just for the love of the game when I'm vlogging those trips. That's why I'm using just an example item here, but you got that item thrown into your box in there. Go ahead and continue. That's going to create that listing for your store on Seller Central. Next, we need to basically tell Amazon what we're putting down inside of each box. So for this step of the process, you'll need FN SKU labels, which are 2x1 labels. You can also use what are called 30 up labels, and you can have those print to your standard at-home printer. I use the 2x1 labels and a Rollo laser printer. Makes it a little bit faster. I'll show you guys how this works, right? I'll just print once so you can see how it works. And then that's going to print out that label for me. And I take this label and I slap it over the original barcode of any profitable product you found. So right there, you see there's the original barcode. Take it right there. And then that way, when it scans in at Amazon, they're able to properly credit me for the sales as they're basically going through. As you're putting these things down into boxes, the only rule is that you don't make the boxes longer than 25 inches or over 50 pounds. So I'm a big fan of the bulk assign feature on Boxum here. So I can say, hey, I've got 25 of these per box. I got 2 boxes. There's the dimensions, all that kind of stuff. We go ahead and save that and go ahead and continue. Again, you can put 1 item per box. You can put 100 items per box, whatever makes the most sense for your shipping settings. When we're doing retail arbitrage, usually I'll end up with boxes with lots of different things in there because like you saw, sometimes we'll buy 1 unit of something. Sometimes we'll get 5 to 10 units of something. So it's a lot of just variety of different profitable products that'll be thrown down in those boxes. Once that is submitted though, you'll be able to go to step 3 where we can select the 3 different shipping options that Boxum displays. And this is just so I can see the different options for what fulfillment centers I can ship to. And then from these fulfillment centers, they're going to start sending these to my customers for me, right? So in this case, send it in the same state, Florida to Florida is going to make the most sense for me. So I'm going to pay about 40 cents per pound, nicely discounted Amazon shipping rates. By the way, the whole time I've been sourcing, I've been including sales tax and shipping and all those SellerAmp fees we're looking at. So we were already considering these costs as we were sourcing. So let's go ahead and accept these $41 charges right here. And now that we've got all this information submitted off to Amazon there, we're just going to be able to go to print UPS and box labels. And then that's going to give us some labels that look like this. Right here is that 2D barcode that I was talking about. So if you have this on your box, typically you're going to make sales a couple days faster on average, and you have to have Boxum or a software like that to get this barcode. Here's your UPS label. So we're buying all the shipping through UPS. We get those discounted rates through Amazon, slap those on the outside of the box, and then you can drop these off at UPS or pay to have them pick it up for you. If you have lots of boxes, you don't want to go drive those yourself. Usually it's like $6 to $12 depending on how far away you live from UPS. But now you've got some great insight into the day in the life of an Amazon seller. If you guys are also curious about getting started on Amazon for yourself, you can try all the tools you need for free. So SellerAmp and Boxum are free for 2 weeks down below. Go ahead and try those out, see how you like it. And then ideally start loading up some profit to send on to your Amazon account. And then if you want some good free resources to learn from, there's also a 3-hour-long free course that also comes with a free Discord community. So lots of free resources for you to take advantage of. Hit that subscribe button if this has helped you out. Help me hit my goal of having 100,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Also, let me know if you have any questions, comments. You can drop those down below as well. But I really appreciate you watching this video, and you can click this video right here if you want to watch a free 4-hour-long Amazon course.